Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. If you're new to the channel, you like my Genesis Coupe WRX? No, I didn't think so. Basically, I had a little issue on my way to Boston, and it was the darndest thing. Alright guys, so anyway, on my way to Boston, I was running with an Audi RS6 wagon. That thing is so nasty. A Mercedes, I'm not sure which Mercedes it is, two-door, V8 bi-turbo. It was black. Whew, it was nasty too. License plate said thirsty. Crazy. And a Jetta, interestingly enough. And we were all literally going. And, you know, I was doing pretty well. Helps when there's sort of traffic, you know, I can keep up with those cars. Well, the Jetta I just blew out of the water, whatever. Anyway, so about 30 miles out from Boston, the car started to sound exactly the way you heard. And of course, not good. Got a check engine light that was flashing on and off. But continued my way to Boston because I was already 30 miles out. And when I got there, of course, I was trying to find, you know, I called before there. I called my boys, you know, and they're like, oh, it's probably this. I got a P0261 code, which is the first injector. And it's like, okay, I must have basically blown an injector or something like that. While I was there, tried to call a couple auto parts stores. None of them had an injector. So, did what I needed to do in Boston. Drove all the way home. 3 cylinders. Motor didn't blow. I'm a gangster like that, son. And then, when I got home, I went to AutoZone. And they gave me a tester. And while I was testing, I actually took one of the 1000cc injectors and plugged it in, and that wasn't pushing out any gas either, which was like, okay, well, so it can't be the injectors. So we yeah, as you can see, that is the plug for the first injector. And let me take this off real quick. So basically, this is, I had to MacGyver this, but the issue was, get this off, is one of these wires here actually had a short in it. Unfortunately, the short was at the end of the connector in here. Yes, this is mangled because what I had to do was to drive it today. I actually had to rig this up, basically breaking this and then rigging this up and plugging it in. And that's why you see the tape and the rubber, so that way I didn't, these two didn't touch and cause a short and really screw me. So today's goal is actually to fix that. I did end up getting a new, what is this? A new connector. Oh. New connector. Let's not mess that up. I got a soldering iron, that stuff, and some tape. So we're gonna fix that. And then it shouldn't sound like a WRX anymore. After driving back from Boston, yeah, I don't want a WRX. Didn't like how it sounded. Some of them sound nasty. Just it was annoying. I had a headache by the time I got home. So let's get this fixed, because yeah, that sucked. Real quick before I get this started too, so I picked this up at Advanced Auto Parts. It was $3. Okay. Obviously, a $3 part could cause that much headache. But the other thing too was I actually went to AutoZone first. AutoZone wanted to charge me $24 for the same thing. So when you're looking for parts, just make sure, and you go to like AutoZone, Pep Boys, O'Reilly's, make sure you check the price too, because more than likely it's the same thing and it's cheaper someplace else. Try to get me for my money. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Let's get this started quick. I forgot to unplug the battery first, so make sure you do that. All right, guys, we're gonna just start this up real quick. Don't worry, the painter's tape isn't staying on there. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't create some sort of arc when I start the car and those wires being exposed. So yeah, I'll put you guys back behind the car and you let me know how it sounds. Probably helps if I put the terminal back on the battery. Give me a second. So that worked. I just got to solder everything and then tape it up, and then that should be good, and then we'll discuss some other things. All right, guys, so there you go. That's my first time soldering anything. I used to be one of those people who just twisted the wire and then put tape around it and called it a day, but I need this to hold. Yeah, this wire is a little bit long, but I'm gonna, once I tape it up, I'm gonna heat shrink it and then should be good to go, and then call it a day. All right, guys, so that is all set. Yeah, this wire was too long, so I just zip tied it for now as far as folding it around and zip tying it. And if you, when we pull this motor out, that's when I'll actually just shorten this up so that way we're good. But it's all set. I'm gonna see, maybe hopefully if my other camera's all charged, we can go take a ride. The other thing too is I wanted to actually get this video. I was actually supposed to install this fuel pump into the brand new canister, but obviously we ran into some issues because we had to fix the gen, which isn't fun. The other thing, we still need to paint this. I've just been so ridiculously busy. Actually, let me show you guys why I've been so ridiculously busy. So if you guys recall, I had decided that I was going to teach myself how to wrap. Well, I decided to go to class, and actually while I was practicing, I actually did my cap here, which I'm actually going to remove this. This was just for practice. If you want, go check out my Instagram, Driven Genesis, and you can see actually how this whole section came out. It came out really well, actually. Me and the person I'm working with, Shep, eventually you'll meet him, we had our first wrap job. And it actually came out really, I would say it was 100 out of 100. You can't put out bad work. You know, we did our first wrap job. We have a few more coming up. It's about to get busy as far as that's concerned. I think I was thinking by April I was going to basically quit my current job and we were going to do this full time. But with what's coming up, that might be sooner than I thought. which is a good thing. That tells me we're going to be busy. But I mean, this is how serious I am. This is like my whole like wrapping kit. We got. If you guys couldn't tell, everything is working properly now. Again, it was just the actual pigtail that there was a short in, so replace that and everything's working perfectly. My air fuel ratio, you can't see it right now, everything's back to normal, so we're good. I was actually running really lean when that happened. Obviously, when you're running, not putting gas into a cylinder, that's what happens. So let me know what you guys think. And it's 5:30 in the morning and I'm probably waking up a few entire neighborhoods. Oh well. And these people like to drive slow. Okay guys, so there you have it. The Gen is back to working normal condition. I do have to say I'm glad that I kind of know what kind of cars I can keep up with this. It was pretty awesome. You know, and it kind of, you know, it sucked that it was a short in the wire basically that caused all this, but it's also good to know because typically I don't do wiring stuff, so it was good practice. Oh, I meant to show you guys too. So these are also important to wrapping vinyl samples. So these are Oracal. Let's see, we've got Avery here. I know you're probably gonna be like, well, those are the same colors. No, not really. There's definitely differences in colors. And then we've got 3M. And actually, let me see if I can find it really quick on the 3M. So you guys can see that. You see that's blue, but if you shift it more into the light, is there any light? You see that purple? So that's basically what the color of my car is going to be, the blue to purple. It's called, which one is that? That's Vivid. That one is called Superhero Blue. But it's basically similar to this, except this material is a little bit thicker and I like this. And eventually the car is going to be one of these other 3M colors, or was it Avery? I think it was Avery. But you know, that's where we're at. So like I said, in the next couple of videos, I'll give you guys the name of the company, things like that. Exactly how, you know, how you can contact us if you want your car wrapped, especially if you're in that Connecticut area. You know, but the videos are all going to continue. Some of them might be a little bit of wrapping, but mostly it's going to be about finishing this build, finding another car because we need another car. This one's always staying in the garage because, you know, it's my baby, but still need another car to drive and wrap and build, and you know, we'll get there. So let me know what you guys think about this video. If you guys have any questions about the Gen, let me know and I'll get back to you. So until next time, like, share, comment, subscribe, and make no limitation your only limitation. Peace.